Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. Our program will begin shortly.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to everyone who has joined this, our first ever virtual graduation ceremony in honor of 150 very determined, very tough and tenacious logisticians. Thank you to all our graduates who have chosen to go the distance and finish what they started, no matter the twists and turns they had to navigate. This day is to honor you, and may it be a proud day for you all. I'm Nobantu Mqulwana and wish to extend a special welcome to our South African Express Parcel Association board members, Transport Education Training Authority representatives, training providers, employers, as well as colleagues. Because we have gone virtual this year, some of us are dialing in from home and are not limited to only 1+1. I imagine that there are some guests who otherwise might have been tuned into Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol or Peppa Pig, but today are watching the graduation ceremony instead. We are thrilled that they too could join us, and we welcome them too. Please note that everyone will be muted when they dial in and will remain muted for the duration of the ceremony. However, we still do wish to interact with you and hear your thoughts as the proceedings unfold. All graduates have been added to the SAEPA Graduation WhatsApp group, and we ask that you drop us some comments there, some likes and some heart emojis. I'm not quite sure if this has been done before, but this year our graduation ceremony has a special theme, and the theme is moving on. Given where we are not only as logisticians, but as a civilization living on planet Earth right now, can we just take a minute to think about how apt and powerful that theme really is? This could speak to moving on from our season of study to one of career growth and taking on more responsibility professionally. It could also speak to moving on from a time of massive uncertainty and chaos to a season of choosing to thrive, regardless of the external circumstance. The permutations are endless. So as we prepare to wrap up 2021 and gear up to smash 2022, can we make moving on our mantra? How about we make that a declaration of our intent? Please let us know in the chat WhatsApp group how you plan to do that. The universe is listening. And on that note, before I hand over to Gary Marshall, I'd like to share a little something with you. I've had the great pleasure of working with Gary on the last two live and in-person SAEPA graduation ceremonies. And I can tell you that Gary has an absolute passion, not only for the industry he serves, but also for its upcoming talent. He has shown up at past ceremonies in his Sunday best to celebrate, applaud, and encourage those who have taken the time to sharpen their saws. Let's get this show on the road and receive our official word of welcome from the CEO of the South African Express Parcel Association, Mr. Gary Marshall.
Hello everybody, welcome to the 2021 graduation ceremony for SAEPA. It's an exciting year and exciting times, and I'd like to start off first of all by just thanking the people that made this ceremony possible. There's Martine and Nicole and the team that they work with, Catherine and Johan. And of course, thanks need to go to member companies that made all of this possible by sponsoring your studies, and to TITA for the role that they played in arranging it, And of course, we've got other stakeholders involved, such as the training providers, mentors, etc. So there are a lot of people in the background that were invested in making your studies a success. And of course, we look at this in 2021 against the last ceremony in 2019 and how times have changed. What a different world we live in. No masks were necessary then. No social distancing was necessary. We could hug people in 2019. In 2021, we're all nervous about doing that. So it may not be the easiest of times, but we move on, and we're very resourceful, and no matter what they throw at us, we'll survive. And as an industry, we've been very resilient. 2 years ago, or less than 2 years ago now, when the whole pandemic started and we went into lockdown, we were in serious trouble. Those first few months were panic-stricken months for all of us in the industry. We were basically unable to operate. We were only allowed to carry a very narrow list of essential goods. We then were very active in lobbying government to allow us to deliver everything that we could to people's homes, keep them at home, keep them safe. And we were successful in that, and that really opened up the doors, and things started to flow very, very successfully after that. Well, it's also, at the same time, introduced a very important component to our business, and that is what we know as e-commerce, and that's the business-to-consumer delivery service that we offer. It's become absolutely critical to us. And who would have thought 2 years ago that courier companies would be delivering groceries to people's homes? That's where we are now. Opens up new channels of business. And of course, with new channels of business and growth means that we need different skills to what we had in 2019. And that's why studying the way that you have and learning more and upskilling actually provides the skills necessary to take us into the future. So what you've done is really important. And so we laud you for that. We laud you for the sacrifices that you've made. We laud your families for supporting you during these times. We know you've got a difficult job. This industry is not easy. A lot of shift work involved often. There's a lot of pressure. You have very little time anyway to spend with your family and friends, and for the last while you've been studying. So you really need to be commended for that, and we thank you for that. I think the industry has survived, and survived really well. And your sacrifice means that you have a future in this industry. So it's not been in vain. What I'd like to do is have a look at a video of this year's highlights and messages from students and their families.
I hope that you were inspired by Gary's address and will find a way to weave some of the nuggets he has shared with us into how you will personally be moving on from the season of study to one of scaling higher heights, wherever that may be. Our next video, ladies and gentlemen, captures the senior leaders in the organizations where you work as they pay tribute to you, your amazing achievements, as well as the families who have supported you on this journey. Let's hear what they have to say.
Wearing my hat as the CEO of Bidec Cargo, I'd like to congratulate our staff who are graduating today. So to Tumi, Martin, Puti, Dubusani, Tabo and Gloria, congratulations, we're really proud of you. We're especially proud that you've persevered through your various study programs to get to the end. I know it hasn't been easy. I know you have demanding jobs. I know that as a company we push you hard and we are demanding. I know that you have families and private lives, all of which have been affected by your studies. So to your support base, your family and friends, I say thank you as well. As a company, we are in a constant state of development, and as market leader, this quest to be better and better for our customers will not stop. It's really important that our people, in terms of their skills and attitude, are ahead of this progress curve. And so upskilling is absolutely vital to the company's growth and your personal careers. Well done for having the courage to step out of your comfort zones and undertake these studies. Well done for persevering through these studies. And congratulations for graduating.
Lutemba Machlangu, Karis Marcelo and Branwell Solomons. Jack Welch famously remarked that an organization's ability to learn and the ability to translate that knowledge into action rapidly is the ultimate competitive advantage. Thank you for sacrificing your time and effort to help us keep this competitive advantage. Your achievements are significant and appreciated by your career family. We look forward to you inspiring your team and are excited to see how your learnings will lift the standard of service as you slot back into your positions. Please accept our hearty congratulations and thanks, not only to you, but also to your families. Well done.
Hi, this is Irene Emery, the HR Director of DCB Logistics, and I'd like to congratulate Ronnie and Annie for successfully completing their National Certificate in Road Transport. Ronnie and Annie, we are very proud of you, and we appreciate the hard work and effort that you put in to studying and working at the same time and being able to successfully complete your certificate and to graduate today. We really wish you all the best in your careers at DCB, and we look forward to seeing some of the knowledge that you've learned during this time of training being implemented in the workplace. Well done and congratulations on behalf of Darren and EXCO and the management team and all your colleagues at DCB. Thank you. Well done.
Good evening, and what an interesting time to be gathering for this virtual graduation ceremony for the SAEPA learnership programs. A special welcome and congratulations to Dudu Nkosi, Swayo Mukonga, Fazile Masinga, Naliswa Tusalini, Nawazi Chikala, and Craig Farah from DHL. A massive congratulations on completing your respective programs. Completing programs of this nature take many months, sometimes over a year, and to have completed them during the pandemic and during COVID is even more of a feat and even more of an achievement. These require a lot of time outside of work, and we really have really tough, busy lives with families, etc., outside of work, and to complete this during COVID is even more exceptional. So I suppose it's fitting that you enjoy the graduation now virtually, which we've become accustomed to in this new normal as we know it. But yeah, really a big congratulations to all the graduation recipients today, in addition to the ones from DHL. Really the challenge for you now is to take that learning and to give back, to be an inspiration to others in your organizations, to also to learn and develop and grow themselves. So enjoy the evening, and once again, congratulations.
Good evening, everyone, especially the DPD Laser graduates. Firstly, I would like to congratulate all of the graduates with your achievement. This is a significant first step in developing yourselves. I urge you not to stop here, but to continue to pursue learning opportunities formally and in the work situation. DPD Laser supports the training and development of our employees because it will ensure that we as a business keep track with external developments and making us as a business more competitive in the marketplace. But simultaneously, it's equally important for our employees to adopt a learning culture. Your competence and knowledge will result in further opportunities for yourselves. Please enjoy and nurture this special celebration. Thank you very much.
Hi all, fantastic to be with you on this virtual platform to celebrate your achievement of your graduation. For DSV, this is a very special occasion as we are passionate about developing people. As a business, we strive to motivate and retain talent, and we do this one of the ways by empowering people through upskilling them and putting them through various training programs. Congratulations on successfully reaching this milestone, and we look forward to watching you grow in the future.
Hi and good afternoon to all of you. Just a short note from me, David Lazarus from the RAM Group, to congratulate all the graduates that have worked so hard to get to this day, and for those that have still got work to do, keep up the hard work. For those that are graduating, congratulations, and we wish you all the best in your endeavors. To all the RAM staff members graduating, you make us very, very proud at the RAM family. Have a beautiful day, and thank you, Gary, Marshall, and your team of diligent, hardworking SAEPA members. Thank you very much.
To all the graduates, we are very proud of your achievement. Congratulations on finishing your studies and receiving your certificate today. For all of you that don't know me, my name is Dirk Goodhart and I'm from Renus Logistics. As South Africans, it is our duty to support more and more people, and particularly our youth, to grow through education. As Tata Madiba said, education is the most powerful weapon with which you can use to change the world. Change the world. You are part of this change. You are even more, you are the driver of this change. You are our future. And only if we allow all individuals to be empowered through knowledge and experience can we fight the scourge of unemployment that has engulfed our country and achieve a better life for everyone. Training and upskilling are playing an important part, and I salute you that you grab this opportunity and today stand in front of us holding your certificate up high. Well done.
Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can change the world. We at the RTT Group so believe in this at a number of levels. Firstly, at a country level, it's absolutely imperative. At an industry level, it is critical as our industry moves forward. And at the RTT Group, we believe in this so much. When you offer education, we commit to educating our people on an ongoing basis in an environment that continues to change. But when you offer education and the opportunities, it does require that the people that are being educated take up those opportunities. And what is really heartening is the change in approach from all of our people within the RTT Group, putting their hands up to actually be educated and receive education, which requires a huge commitment from each of these individuals. I want to take this opportunity of congratulating everyone who has graduated and is being acknowledged today. It's not easy studying part-time, and it's a tribute to each of you that you've actually achieved this milestone. Particular congratulations go to people who have graduated from the RTT Group, specifically Untokozo, Nadell, Rochelle, Catherine, Levesan and Lambert. Very, very well done. We're very proud of you and congratulations. Thank you.
From Skynet, just a short note of congratulations to all our graduates that are graduating today, not just at Skynet but across the board. But a special congratulations to our Skynet personnel. We're certainly very proud of you. We look forward to long and healthy careers within Skynet. I'd like to mention a couple by name because there's a lot of them and they deserve the recognition. For the professional driving, well done to David, to Obed, Lucky, France and Pumza. For the road transport, well done to Mapingaleng, Tenjiwa, Lucas and Johannes. For information technology, Andile, Warren Jack, Bradley and Mashamba. And then for technology management innovation, congratulations to Setswadi, Mamakane, Daniel, Tendi. And finally to Precious, a big congratulations. Enjoy your day and we look forward to seeing you back at work.
Hello UPSers, we just wanted to send you a message of congratulations to you guys. We're so proud of you, how well you've done on your graduation day. We just want to remember that now as you have started this journey, keep on moving forward.
It feels great to be appreciated by our managers and leaders, not so? Well, here to deliver the graduation address on behalf of TITA, I present to you our next speaker, Khadile Ngala. She's currently serving as the Executive Manager Corporate Services at the Transport Education Training Authority. Ladies and gentlemen, the ultimate Mbogoto.
Thank you very much, Program Director. Warm greetings to everyone attending this prestigious graduation ceremony. Firstly, I would like to appreciate the partnership that culminated into this joyous day. This is the partnership between the South African Express Parcel Association, SAEPA, and its constituencies made up of industry players such as Aramex, Bede Cargo, Korea IT, DHL, DPD Laser, DSV, FedEx, Interlock, RAM hand-to-hand couriers, Renas, Skynet, and UPS. To all the graduates, please receive my heartfelt congratulations. Your achievement is pleasing and worth celebrating. Our mandate as Transport Education Training Authority, TETA, is to facilitate skills development and training in the transport sector. And our scope of operation covers rail, aerospace, maritime, road freight, road passenger, taxi, freight handling, forwarding and clearing subsectors. Even if we have our well-articulated strategies and our performance plans, there isn't much that TITA can achieve without partnering with industry players. In fact, one of our skills development strategic priorities is to facilitate workplace learning and partnership between employers and educational institutions. Training programs such as the one that has brought us here today together help us advance this priority. Notwithstanding that over the years, several collaborative relationships have enabled us to respond effectively to the demands of the National Skills Development Plan and emerging sector skills needs in the transport sector. An example of these collaborative relationships would be our recent efforts to respond to the increasing online shopping trends in South Africa by partnering with Uber Eats, Take-A-Lot and training providers to train and create job opportunities for young parcel delivery operators. Now, just to zoom into the Take-A-Lot project, the partnership alone targeted 50 youth entrepreneurs from Tembisa and Olivenhout Bosch. These young people participated in an accredited new venture creation at NQF Level 2 that covered 6 unit standards, focusing on entrepreneurship, business finance management, and operations. The project also included motorbike learners licenses, motorbike riding lessons, motorbike license tests, and business registrations with Companies and Intellectual Property Commission, the CIPC. To our ratification, 49 participants obtained their motorbike licenses and have started operating their small businesses after signing delivery contracts with Take-A-Lot. The implementation of this project took place during COVID-19 restrictions and lockdown last year because of the rise in parcel delivery demand and culminating from the rise in online shopping. There are several ways to look at this project and many other similar projects TITA implements. But one thing that is certain is that the express logistic industry is resilient and has massive growth potential in the country. Needless to say, this massive growth potential carries great career and entrepreneurship opportunities. While TITA is committed to provide skills capacitation means, the onus is on industry employees and employers to ensure that these opportunities do not slip through the fingers. In closing, I would like to remind the graduates that graduation signifies the official completion of a course of study or educational program, whether it's a degree or a diploma or a certificate. But this day should never mark the end of your learning. Keep learning formally and informally. Thank you. Now let's have a look at the video message from the training providers and mentors.
Hello, class of 2019. It's Betty here, your favorite program convener. It has been a while. It really has been a while. You guys, I miss you. You guys don't even say hello to me. Why? What's happening? Nevertheless, this is just a message to say congratulations, you guys, for your achievements academically. And I am hoping that everybody's okay, everybody's doing well, everybody is intact. And yeah, I wish you guys all the best in your future endeavors. And I really did enjoy working with you guys. I know some of you did struggle there and there, but you guys pushed and you managed to get that paper. So all of the best. Thank you.
Hello, class of 2019. Congratulations, guys. I hope you're doing very well in your respective careers and you're busy co-creating realities, new realities amongst yourselves, your community and family members and the company that you work for. I want to congratulate you once again, guys. And thank you for choosing Da Vinci, and we will be waiting for you. For those who completed their BCom, we're waiting for you to come and complete your postgrad diploma and master's higher certificate. Please do not stop there. We're waiting for you for BCom. Congratulations once again.
Good day, this is Sanette from LTM Solutions. To Gary, Martine, Natisha and the SAEPA team, thank you so much for inviting us to this graduation. It's LTM's first virtual graduation and we look forward to seeing all our learners graduating today. To all the professional driving learners of 2019, we at LTM Solutions want to congratulate you on your wonderful achievement of attaining the professional driving national qualification. I'm very proud of each and every learner. Thank you for your commitment and your dedication during this study period. We at LTM wish all our learners the very best for the future. And remember, learning and development is a lifelong journey. Thank you and well done once again.
Hi, I'm Susan from Aquating Training and I would like to congratulate all the students that participated and achieved competency in the certificate in road transport. I encourage you, please do not stop here. Push yourself and build your dreams in your logistical journey. Again, I congratulate you.
Success is defined as the accomplishment of an aim or purpose. True success lies in the eye and the heart of the beholder. Is it a title for you, a new car, a certain brand of clothing, a job, a defined bank balance, an achievement? What is that success for you? We all have our own idea of what that success are. Whatever it might be for you, remember that wherever you are is where you need to be. Strive to be the best version of you where you are, being resilient and taking charge of your own life. To be truly successful in life, we need to reinvent ourselves, re-evaluate and re-look at ourselves constantly, because success is an organic concept. It keeps on changing, growing, setting new horizons. Let us stop for a moment and think about why all of you are here today. The most beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away from you, ever. Building a bank of skills and experiences builds a deeper understanding of life, and it broadens your thinking and your horizons. Taking responsibility for your own learning is the biggest step into a world full of successes. With South Africa unemployment being one of the highest in the world, any learning, experience and a winning attitude would be the step in the right direction for the development of a successful career. Success doesn't come without any hardships. All good things come to those who, well, go out and get it. Do not wait for the ship to come in, but rather swim to that ship. Taking charge of your circumstances and accepting responsibility for who you are and what you make of your life is one of the most powerful things you can do for yourself. Today you are receiving a recognition for what you have done. If you feel it was successful, it means that you have poured your heart and soul into this. It means that you have taken responsibility. You will not have to find a million excuses for why it has not been done, but rather a million to say why it needed to be done. You used the tools that were given to you, the people who surrounded you in this journey, and you achieved the success. You realized that the choices are your own. Although you had enablers around you to support and push you, your family, your friends, your mentor, your colleague, your manager, and your MetroMinds facilitator. Your success is a direct outcome of your hard work. Well done. You all leave a footprint in our hearts. We close off. Never stop becoming qualified for what you do. Go out there, make magic, and be the success you dream about. Everyone at MetroMinds is truly, truly happy for you.
Dear class of 2019, finally, we find ourselves here at your graduation. What an exciting and momentous day this is. We have been on a long learning journey together in the toughest of times. As the Managing Director of SAIL, I must admit, I was fearful that learners under COVID-19 lockdown conditions would become discouraged and lose interest. Hence, I, personally, assumed the role of facilitator to train and help motivate you. However, I discovered that the team I was facing was a very determined and driven group of learners. Despite the difficulty we had together, I had the privilege to get to know you better, and our monthly sessions became a much awaited learning experience, both for me and for you. Despite your new world of work, you juggled your jobs and your training like absolute superstars, always online waiting for me before I logged in to be admitted into the class. Thank you for working well with each other in the group and with the SAIL team as well. You seized this opportunity wholeheartedly, met your deadlines, and continuously moved forward to arrive here today. Once again, congratulations. Your perseverance and hard work, which I believe was your default setting, has awarded you your diploma. One often hears the phrase, easier said than done. Let us throw up our virtual graduation caps for class of 2019 because they have made it easier done than said. I hope to meet you soon and look forward to seeing you in the future. Good luck. God bless.
Wow, what a great video. Now, let's get into something to get us to move on. I would like to express my appreciation to SAEPA, South African Express Parcel Association CEO, Mr. Gary Marshall, the different constituencies, industry players making up SAEPA, such as Aramex, Bayder, Cargo, and I may not name all of you, but for the impact you have made and that you are continuing to make in the industry. To the graduates, well done. It is your hard work that makes you receive the recognition you are receiving here today. We are here because of you. Let us give the graduates a resounding applause. Graduates, give yourselves a resounding applause. Say to yourselves, I have made it. My name is Khatile Nkala. I am the Executive Manager Corporate Services at TETA, Transport Education Training Authority. You've so far heard from our CEO's address who we are. Today, I would like to share with you my journey of how I stepped forward, how I showed up all the time, and how I managed to move on and get to here where I am. My career journey was never in a straight line. I had to find a way to connect the dots to create a functional line. I have a postgraduate qualification, many of them, in psychology, labor relations, industrial organizational studies, personnel management. You can work out how long ago that was just from the names of the qualification, because today the qualifications have got sophisticated names. As a university student, I studied full-time and I stayed on campus. I had fun, but I also stepped forward and took up leadership roles during difficult times in our South African history, where inclusion was shown in form of quota system in terms of numbers to achieve transformation. I was the president of the House Committee a number of times, and I became the entertainment officer as well. You know, my committee organized parties on campus. But there's one thing I realized when I took up leadership roles, that as I step forward, I need to show up. To me, it meant that I had to work very hard. I needed to pass my courses so that I can lead from the front, lead by example. I volunteered to take up administration work in the university administration. I was not paid for it. Some of it included licking envelopes. Yes, seal them for forwarding. And that at the time was not an internship that is shaped in the way it is shaped today. But for me, that was the beginnings of me creating networks, a critical ingredient for success. 3 recommendations from other people. I was then employed as a warden in a university residence, and I looked after students. And I did that for a long time. I resigned just before the birth of my first child, 23 years ago. Through recommendations again, I took up a role in the Students' Admissions Office on a full-time basis as an admissions officer. Now that meant that I had the privilege and the authority to admit students into university, into faculties. Now that I did, even though I was holding other qualifications that I studied for, but what I was doing at work was nothing to do with what I studied for. And yet I held on to acquire some sort of experience, to create networks. I stepped forward. I showed up. I worked hard. And that got me the critical mileage to succeed. I ask you, do you always check yourself whether you step forward, whether you show up, whether you create networks all the time in your journey? I had a vision to join the human resources fraternity one day. So after 3 years or so working at the university as an admissions officer, through my networks, I was recruited as an intern. Yes, as an intern at an arms manufacturing company by one of my colleagues who was an executive at that time to join her HR department. I had to forego the salary I was earning then, the comfort and the security of holding a full-time employment at the university to join a 12-month contract at a low salary. You may be sighing with disbelief. Were you crazy? You see, my journey was never in a straight line. I had to connect my dots to create a functional line. That's what it took in order for me to realize my vision. I ask you, what is your vision? And what has it taken you to realize your vision? I worked very hard as an intern. I stepped forward. I showed up. I created critical networks. Eventually, I became an HR manager at another division in the arms manufacturing company. For the first time in my life, I had the power to carve my own destiny. I had the privilege to choose which HR position to go for because many were available at that time. This sustained me even during difficult times of right-sizing in company. I survived because of my hard work. As I continued to step forward and continued to show up, I took up higher roles, including senior management roles. I ended up as an executive, a general manager, HR in an airline, where I spent 6 years as a general manager but I had spent 11 years in the company. My passion for transformation in the industry made me to continue stepping forward, showing up, and it facilitated critical networks for me that I still leverage on from today. I participated in industry forums to bring transformation to the airline, at times having to tackle difficult conversations to get things done. For example, the goal to transform the cockpit of the airline by bringing in black and female pilots to the airline, to the point that the cadets and the young engineers were referred to as my children, Khatile's children. In showing up, I had non-negotiable personal branding themes. Step forward, work hard, lead from the front, create networks. What have been your non-negotiable personal branding themes? What will be your non-negotiable personal branding themes as you move on? I saw one of your colleagues, Duane Millard from DSV. She reflected and she wrote the message that her journey is now different because of this studying. She's now a different person. I also looked at one of your colleagues, Unette Lube, and she mentions working with others, that is networking, has made her a different person from studying in this course. Nompumelelo Happiness, on the other hand, from UPS, says she is also a different person and a stronger person from studying now through this course. Kathy Rubenheimer also says this is her passion because she's a consultant and she's using what she has studied for now to change lives. Karis McMaster from Korea IT also says this work and working hard helps her to apply learnings back at the workplace. Now that's what moving forward, moving on, stepping forward is about. My learnings are, my journey to success was never a straight line. I had to connect the dots to create a functional line. I have a vision, I have goals, and I have strategies to achieve my vision. I am able to take feedback, both positive and negative, and I use it to grow. What are your learnings? I also create connections. I create networks. That is my net worth. What is your net worth? I have a personal brand, and my brand is I'm a motivational speaker. I work with youth and I work with women. I'm a member of a professional speaking body, Toastmasters International. I'm also a leader inside and outside the workplace. I have taken up leadership roles in Toastmasters International, both inside South Africa and outside South Africa, in North America. I'm also a marathon runner and I love the outdoors. I recently took tandem skydiving. I ask you, what are your personal branding themes? What are your learnings as you move on?
Wow! Well, we have now arrived at that much anticipated moment of the day when we would ordinarily parade across the stage in our academic gowns, our hearts beating with pride. But today, it is our stunning images which will do the walking for us. In today's ceremony, we are honoring learners who have completed courses of study in 10 different programs. I will call out the names of each successful learner, and once I have read out everybody's name, we will acknowledge the top achiever for each course. I would also like to acknowledge Tita for making available through SAEPA the discretionary grants which funded all our learners from the 2019 cohort. We start the proceedings by recognizing learners who have completed the National Certificate of Professional Driving NQF3. The purpose of the qualification is to ensure professional driving competence in the road transport sector, thus improving earning capacity of professional drivers as well as transport sector professionalism and economic growth. The qualification is set to create an environment for growth and development of learners by improving the employment prospects and marketable competence of drivers. And our graduates are Malisela Joseph Bambo, Sipiwe Dlamini, Pumza France, Dumsane Gwamanda, Tando Khwadi, Boiki Khwebane, Sibusiso Lerodimo, David Mafeta, Temba Mahlangu, Frank Manyama, Eugene Maringa, Philippe de Unionville, Andrew Matukani, Lucky Moshe, France Madlou, Maluleke Musa, Sabelo Ndaba, Obed Pasha, Sidwell Sibeko, and Noel Vuleya. And our top achievers are let us congratulate Boiki Khwebane, who graduates top of the class. Well done to you, Boiki. The next qualification being conferred today is the National Certificate in Road Transport NQF3. As part of this course, individuals will have the opportunity to specialize in either freight or passenger-related fields. The qualifying learner will obtain the relevant underpinning knowledge of road transport operations in order to apply this to all assigned functions. These core components of learning include knowledge of transport logistics, routing and scheduling, basic principles of road transport management, and occupational health, safety, and environmental protection that is applied in operating successfully in a road transport logistics environment. And our graduates are Lebohang Harriet Kuno, Ntokozo Jerome Lutuli, Tabo Kenneth Maluleke, Rendani Ronald Mamudabi, Eni Curtis Muromani Mashweni, Nogwazi Theodora Mukwena, Bonga Theophilus Mugwana, Tsepo Lucky Moe, Deboro Debi Mpubane, Mpiteleng Polina Mtembu, Tenjiwe Olympia Ngobo, Lucas Sekhobela, Johannes Veli Zodetsi, and Lulama Bigazana Fundisa. And our top achiever is congratulations, Level, for being the top achiever in this group. Well done to you. Up next are learners who have completed the National Certificate in Contact Center NQF3. Learners are provided with competencies to handle both inbound and outbound interactions or traffic within different types of operations of contact center and or business process outsourcing. Now, this group of learners were unemployed learners, meaning they were not previously employed by a company but were recruited for a learnership to gain knowledge and experience to become contact center agents, which is absolutely amazing. Our graduates are Smangele Goodness Mabena, Tebogo Kutulo Mabidilala, Gidiboni Mabidilala, Janke Faith Makazi, Gugulami Mkalipi, Nompumelelo Happiness Mlochwa, Sibulai Jail Mokwape, Ngobile Nomfundo Mseleku, Libuwani Mlaudzi, Malifa Charity Rampicha, Stembile Sibia, and Lindiwe Simelani. Our top achiever for this group is Smangele. That was a serious show of girl power. Congratulations for being the top student. The next qualification is the National Certificate in Freight Forwarding and Customs Compliance. This qualification is to provide learners with a conceptual framework and the skills necessary to perform routine functions within the freight forwarding and customs compliance environment. This qualification is intended to equip learners to operate cross-functionally within the freight forwarding and customs compliance environment of the international logistics industry. And our graduates are Abubakar Dolly, Busisiwe Keswa, Tumelo Lekala, Fezile Masinga, Tseu Muikangwa, Lynette Naidu, Duduzile Nkosi, Dimakazo Ntute, Emma Ntuli, Sarisha Rampal, Lindiwe Precious Dabula, and Luke Watson. And our top achiever is kudos to you, Lynette. Graduating top of the class this year is an amazing achievement. Well done to you. The Further Education and Training Certificate in IT Systems Support NQF4 is our next awards category. The purpose of this qualification is to build a foundational entry into the field of computer sciences and information technology, specifically into the field of systems support, covering basic knowledge needed for further study in the field of systems support at higher education levels. This group of learners were also unemployed learners, meaning they were not previously employed by a company but have been recruited for a learnership to gain knowledge and experience to become IT support agents. And our graduates are Warren Jack Jacobs, Spamandla Kumalo, Mashamba Kennedy Mafunisa, Andile Robert Manana, Lerato Malema, Pukwane Nash Maupa, Bradley Mgiba, Kululiwe Precious Zuma. And our top achiever is Lerato. You came for top honors and you have made this your year. Well done to you. Let's move on to the Higher Certificate, Management of Technology and Innovation, NQF5. The Higher Certificate in Management of Innovation and Technology is specifically designed to enable members of an organization to realize their true potential by developing them to understand their role in an organizational environment and preparing them to perform their job effectively within a modern organization. Learners were part of 4 different specializations, namely Business Improvement Specialist, Customs Brokerage, Sales Management, and Transformation Management. And our graduates are, ladies and gentlemen, Michelle Okamp, Michelle Augustine, Debbie Badenhorst, Karishma Budram, Martin Boshoff, Indelal Lokesh Bugwadin, Jacques Duplessis, Dennis Dutoy, Nadia Henk, Tyrone Kruger, Busisiwe Lihupela, Yunette Leber, Tembi Emma Mahlangu, Mama Khane Ivy Makgetlwa, Sitswadi Nelson Malahlela, Rose Maluleke, Phakama Greta Mangali, Phuti Manuku, Ntokozo Appreciate Mayor, Dumisani Mkabela, Tulani Mkhonto, Percy Mlimo, Sipati Mufukeng, Ronanu Kani Mohapelwa, Mahlomula Johannes Mudisenyane, Rabaikangwe Bertha Mtembu, Tsulufelo Louisa Mufamadi, Daniel Humbulani Munyai, Tuwani Munjelele, Rochelle Naidu, Lungisani Richard Ngubani, Monica Nkando, Ashvi Ragunand, Paulina Buitumelo Ramping, Danasan Subramuni Reddy, Tammy Lynn Roberts, Amanda Jane Scott, Langelihle Skakane, Thabo Sikwani, Brandon Francis Simons, Nodell Singh, Nolwazi Modesta Chikala, Pepper Ann Alexandra van Heerden, and last but not least, Tanya Fenter. Because of the 4 different specializations, we in turn have 4 top achievers, 1 per specialization. In no particular order, let us congratulate Congratulations to the fabulous 4. You have every reason to be very proud of yourselves. Let's move on to the next qualification, which is the Higher Certificate Supply Chain Management NQF5. This course is designed to equip supply chain practitioners to understand and respond to the changing supply chain environment, as well as develop and manage legal and contractual arrangements associated with purchasing and supply. Here are our graduates, ladies and gentlemen. They are Reiko Breitenbach, Ruan Britton, Mbali Zingirai, Catherine Fitzchat, Sbongile Kasela, Llewellyn Kettledas, Leon Lyon, Kayaletu Madonsela, Tracy Maile, Temba Makuzeni, Karos Marcelo McMaster, Victor Mngomezulu, Mpho Mulale, Noluvuyo Mkwati, Portia Musweswe, Letitia Naidu, Sumeshan Naidu, Nkosikona Bethwell Nkabinde, Khomotso Nkwana, Nizar Raylands, Mohammed Sheikh Adam, Bramwell Solomons, Siabulela Spielman, Cassandra Theron, Neliswa Tusini, Louisa Fenter, and Sakile Zulu. And our top achievers are Louisa, top of the leaderboard is no small feat. Well done to you on that achievement. The National Diploma Logistics and Supply Chain Management NQF6 is our next awards category. This diploma aims to develop students in gaining a wide range of professional and industry-specific competencies and practical skills. This allows them to critically analyze, interpret, and understand logistics and supply chain management principles, processes, and procedures. This program ran over a period of 3 years, and we have 2 learners graduating today, and they are Livasan Govender and Lambert Jan van den Berg. And the top achiever here is congratulations, Lambert. You have done phenomenally well. Well done to you and keep it up. The ultimate qualification being conferred today is the Bachelor of Commerce, Business Management, Supply Chain Management, NQF7. Now, this is the 5th group of SAEPA-funded learners to have successfully completed a Bachelor of Commerce degree specializing in electives in supply chain management. This degree was completed in 3 years, whilst working full-time, lest we forget. Their program commenced in 2017, and the graduates were all awarded their degrees at the Da Vinci Institute's annual graduation ceremony in May this year. The Bachelor of Commerce in Business Management is aimed at developing managers who will fully appreciate the importance of socio-economic transformation for South Africa and be empowered to appropriately respond to it. Students focus on the key elements of business management, organizational behavior, systems thinking, technology, and innovation management. Here are our graduates, ladies and gentlemen, starting with Rowan Bainkis, Craig Michelle Farah, Ramona Harishant, Sanet Johanna Kleinhans, Mbulaeni Patrick Mukudwane, Michelle Scott, and Tienes Kun Serfontein. And our top achiever, Rowan, congratulations. Your hard work has really paid off and helped you end up as top achiever in this group. Well done once again. We close the ceremony as we award the National Diploma Occupationally Directed Education Training and Development Practitioner, NQF5. This qualification is for those who wish to enter or are currently in the field of occupationally directed education, training and development. The qualification addresses general competencies across 8 key ETD roles, from designing, developing and facilitating learning programs, engaging and promoting assessment practices, to conducting skills development facilitation and managing the education and training within organizations. Here are our graduates. Gloria Hampe, Catherine Raubenheimer, Marupeng Olga Ralete, Precious Magoma Rabusha, Kabelo Mercy Malema. We have not one but 2 top achievers for this course and yet another grand display of girl power. Marupeng and Catherine, congratulations to you. You must be very proud of yourselves. You have every right to. Well, this, ladies and gentlemen, brings us to the end of the awards ceremony. Well done to all our top achievers and heartfelt congratulations to everyone who is being celebrated today. I think it is safe to say that every learner graduating this year has made history, for sure. I don't think that there has ever been a generation that has had to push through and fight for their academic goals in the midst of so much fear, uncertainty, anxiety, loss, and even death. Your courage and determination is nothing short of amazing, and may you never ever forget that. As we move on to the next chapter and season, may we face every challenge that may come our way with the same grit and fighting spirit which has brought you thus far. It is in you. As we close, please be aware that if you would like to view the ceremony again, or you have colleagues, friends or family who would have loved to attend but were unable to, there are 2 ways that you can do so. Firstly, a recording of the event can be viewed on the TVE platform where you have just watched it shortly after the live stream has ended. Your second option is to pick up the recording on the SAEPA playlist on the YouTube channel. It should be available there shortly. We will share this link on the WhatsApp group, so please don't leave the group until you've received this link. It has been my absolute pleasure to once again be a part of the SAEPA graduation ceremony. Thank you, everybody, for the privilege of your time. Let us close the proceedings with a word of thanks from Gary Marshall. From myself, Nobantu, thank you and goodbye.
Wow, what a great event. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Very different, of course, but you had the opportunity to share it with family and friends and to continue to share it in the future. So it's a really momentous and memorable event, and I think our program director, Nabantu, steered it well. Everything went really smoothly. So overall, very memorable. On behalf of the Board of Directors of SAEPA, I'd like to thank everybody that was involved and once again congratulate all of the students. Thank you, and now it's time to head home.